Star Wars in 2024 is about to be very interesting, and I want to discuss it here in this video and break it all down with you all. It was just announced the other day what the slate of projects that we are getting is going to be from the film and television perspective of Star Wars. If you are somebody who is new here or subscribed and you are excited for any of these, give this video a like and let's see if we can hit a goal of 30 likes. Also, I just want to say I am very sorry for anyone here who has been subscribed to the channel. I haven't been uploading at all here, and it's kind of hard to do so considering Star Wars is not really being talked about a whole lot right now, and there's not much going on, but with this slate of shows coming, I think there will be plenty to discuss and plenty of kinds of videos for me to make. Firstly, I want to talk about Andor. Now, of course, this show is not on the current slate of what is to come next year as they have delayed it to 2025, but considering it was supposed to be in 2024, I do want to talk about this real quickly. Personally, for me, I am very saddened by that because not only did a lot of people think that we would get it next year, but Andor Season 1 is probably my favorite single season of Star Wars television ever. I've rewatched it now 3 times, and it just gets better each time. Of course, the reason it got delayed was due to the strikes happening with the actors and writers, and so that's why it had to get pushed back. Personally, I am saddened by it, but also totally fine with it because it still gives them time to get it right and hopefully end off on a bang, as it is the last season, not just for that show, but of those characters. After Season 2, we are probably not getting any more Cassian, any more Luthen Rael, Saw Gerrera, at least in terms of live action, and so many of the other characters that have been featured on it. Tony Gilroy, of course, is one who's been heading the show, and I hope that Lucasfilm continues to use him for other projects because he truly is one of the biggest reasons why that first season was so damn good. I think we know that they did sign him to a contract to do other stuff, so here's hoping for the best. Let me know what you all think about this below. Something else that we are not getting in 2024 are the movies, and I think because this is what Star Wars began as, I do believe that movies need to come back for this IP because I feel like people gravitate towards that more, and I have nothing really bad to say about television. I just think that television is only going to be able to take you so far, and I just want to be able to see a Star Wars movie again in theaters. It's been way too long. The next show on the list I want to break down is The Acolyte. Now, in fairness here, we honestly really don't know a whole lot, if anything at all, about the show other than the cast, a brief synopsis, and the kinds of characters that we will see. The gist of it is that it follows a former Padawan who reunites with her master to investigate a series of crimes, and some of those crimes probably relate a lot to the Sith, as we know that they will make an appearance. The show takes place in the final years of the High Republic era, which is the new era that Disney and Lucasfilm have introduced into the Star Wars timeline. Of course, based off of that brief synopsis, as we know, this show is going to be focusing heavily on Jedi and the Sith and will feature new characters with a new storyline. Essentially, in some cases, this might be the most original and new piece of Star Wars that we have gotten in a long time, if you don't include the sequel trilogy. I am very much looking forward to this, especially based on who is casted in it, and just given my general impressions on that synopsis, it sounds very interesting. No official date has been announced for it, so my best guess is maybe at the end of 2024 is when we'll get it, so let me know what you all think about this one down below. The next show is the other more original show we are getting, which is Skeleton Crew. Again, we really don't know anything at all about it other than who the cast is, at least with regards to Jude Law, the people who might be helming it, and then also a brief synopsis which goes like this. 4 kids make a mysterious discovery on their home planet that leads them to get lost in a strange and dangerous galaxy. I've heard people say that this is basically going to be the Goonies of Star Wars, and I have not seen the Goonies myself, so I can't exactly say whether I have any idea as to what that could entail. Jude Law, of course, will be the main star, and we don't know much about the kids. John Watts is going to be helming the show, and he is most famous for having done the 3 Spider-Man movies of the MCU, and I think that's a great choice personally, as I really like those films, and they deal a lot with kids. There is also no date on this show either, and so my best guess is that this and Acolyte might come out side by side with each other near the end of 2024. This now is a good segue into the final 2 shows that are coming, which are the Bad Batch Season 3 and Tales of the Jedi Season 2. 2 shows of which are not original and follow characters that we know are in the animated world. My best guess here is that these 2 will come out first, as we know that Bad Batch is already done and Tales of the Jedi is probably also close to being finished. I am very excited for Bad Batch Season 3, as not only have I really liked the show for the first 2 seasons, but this is the final season of the show as well, and I'm honestly kind of sad it's going. There's going to be an ending to some of the storylines and potentially some of these characters, and so I am dreading every week we are all having to go through each of those episodes. With regards to Tales of the Jedi Season 2, 2. I am also very much looking forward to this as I enjoy Season 1 even for as short as it was, and I really am interested to see what Jedi they focus on this time. They did Dooku and Ahsoka in the first season, and while we have no idea as to who they'll follow for the next one, my best hope is that it's around 2 Jedi that we haven't really delved into a lot before. I imagine Dave Filoni will have a heavy hand on the show, and so knowing the fact that Plo Koon is his favorite Jedi, I'd like to see episodes around him and then somebody else, say like an Aayla Secura, Shaak Ti, Kit Fisto, or Ki-Adi-Mundi. I would personally rather they stay away from the people that we've seen plenty of times before, like your Anakins or your Obi-Wans. Even though I like seeing Dooku and Ahsoka in the first season, we've seen those characters plenty at this point. So I'm definitely curious to hear all your thoughts on that. Which Jedi would you like to see them tackle? The animation side of Star Wars has honestly never really missed, and so those are the 2 shows I'm looking forward to the most, and the 2 that I think will start off the year, with the live action shows being the ones that finish off 2024. As far as video games go, there's not much really to talk about here, but the only one we are potentially going to get is Star Wars Outlaws, which is the new game from Ubisoft, which will follow you playing in the underground and crime world of the Star Wars universe during the time of the original trilogy. We've already seen gameplay and have a good idea as to what the story of the game will be like, and so I'm definitely excited for it, although the rumors is that it could get delayed again, but right now it is still slated for 2024 in the later half. Personally, for me, I would like to see this game maybe come out in the summer, but if they have to delay it, personally, that's also the right thing to do because I would rather them get it right the first time and not rush out the game in an unfinished state. In terms of the book side of Star Wars, I am still somebody who needs to catch up heavily on everything, and so I don't really have an update there as far as what I will be doing on that side of the coin. But you best believe I'm definitely going to do my best to read as much as I can. I am probably most likely going to continue my read of the new Thrawn series, dive more into the Legends stuff, and then maybe even take some time to read books like Lost Stars. Not that I haven't read Lost Stars because I have read Lost Stars, I'm just saying I would read books like that one. So other than that, there's nothing more else I can really talk about, and I think that I will do my best to see if I can try and make videos on all these things coming soon. And something else I would like to definitely continue more with on this channel is post fun edits that I make with regards to either making fan-made trailers or fan-made edits on stuff that has come before in Star Wars. Right now, my next one that I want to do is a edit on Kino Loy. I hope you all will be looking forward to that one. Like I said at the beginning of this video, be sure to drop this one a like if you enjoyed, and if you are new here and want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for whenever I next upload. I hope everyone here has a wonderful rest of their 2023, a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I will see you in 2024. May the Force be with you.